What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with my Browns Cardinals Week 6 preview as my 3-2 Cleveland Browns return to First Energy Stadium for the first time in a couple weeks. Of course, we were on the road in Minnesota, and then we went to LA, and now we're back at home. And we welcome the lone remaining undefeated team in the NFL, the Arizona Cardinals, to the dog pound for what should be an absolute bloodbath. Now you look at this Cardinals team on paper and they have a damn good squad. I mean, let's go through it real quick, alright? You have Kyler Murray at quarterback. You have Chase Edmonds and James Conner at running back. You have Max Williams, but I believe he got hurt, so I don't think we're going to see him this week. You also have Demetrius Harris, and he's pretty good. You have, of course, A.J. Green, DeAndre Hopkins, and Christian Kirk at receiver, along with Andy Isabella and Rondale Moore, a guy that us Ohio State fans know very well. But if I was a Cardinals fan, I'd be kind of concerned about your offensive line. You got DJ Humphries at left tackle. You got Kelvin Beachum at right tackle. Rodney Hudson at center. Justin Pugh at left guard. And Josh Jones at right guard. Overall, it's solid. But look at who you're going up against. Myles Garrett, Malik Squared, and Jadeveon Clowney. Hopefully he plays. Yeah. Our front four has been feasting this year, especially Myles Garrett. Now, if I remember correctly, Myles went up against Kelvin Beachum when he was with the Jets. And if I remember correctly, Myles beat him on a couple of occasions. Now, Myles currently leads the NFL in sacks with 7. Now, he's going to have to really be on his heels here because he's going up against yet another scrambling quarterback. Man, I guess the era of straight-up pocket passes is over. Everyone's a scrambling quarterback now, apparently. You know? The only, non-scrambling quarterback I think that's out there really is Big Ben. I mean, I guess you could say Tom Brady, but even he can skedaddle if he really needed to, but nah. There's really no quarterbacks anymore that just fold up like a lawn chair when pressured. That's just the way it is now, you know? But yeah, you look at the Cardinals offense. That is a very good offense, and they did have some trouble with the Jaguars a couple weeks ago, and the Niners did give them some fits, but this will probably be their biggest test of the week going up against us. Now, hopefully, most of, if not all the players that got hurt against the Chargers are back. I mean, we'll see. We're still, I believe, waiting on results of MRIs for Greedy Williams and a couple others. Now, the good news is JOK is all right. I guess you could say he's okay. But yeah, he had a throat contusion. But he's good to go, which is fantastic because we need him to chase down Kyler Murray. And hopefully our defensive line will be able to contain him. Because if we can't contain him, he's going to be running around like a little kid at the playground. Not even making a joke there. Like, that dude, I know he's very short, but he's got one hell of an arm. And he can skedaddle. Now you look at their defense. And their defense is also very, very good. Up front, they got Chandler Jones, who I believe just went on the sickness list. We'll see if he plays. I believe he is vaxxed, so he has to get 2 negative tests in 24 hours. Same thing like Honey Badger earlier this year. We'll see if that happens. I think it will, but we'll see. J.J. Watt, they have Rashard Lawrence, Lecky Fotu up front. You have linebackers Isaiah Simmons and Zaven Collins, Marcus Golden. You have Devon Kennard, Jordan Hicks, Tanner Vallejo, former Brown. Like, they got a lot of decent players on that team. You know, and then, of course, you look at their secondary, Robert Alford, Jalen Thompson, Budda Baker, Byron Murphy, Marco Wilson. You have Tay Gowan. Like, all around, man, that is a solid squad. If they can stay healthy, they're probably going to be a playoff team. Maybe they win the NFC West. Of course, they got to deal with the Rams, but you never know. They're undefeated. You know, this is a very, very, very good team. I mean, you even look at their special teams. Their punter, Andy Lee, former Brown. Of course, they have Matt Prater at kicker. Like, all over the place. This is a very, very solid team, man. You love to see it. You know, I remember in the early 2000s and stuff, when they had Fitz and Anquan Bolden and those guys, they were close to, they were literally like that close to a Super Bowl. Freaking Santonio Holmes had to ruin it, you know? I really wanted to see them win it, man, but didn't work out that way. And they've been close on multiple other occasions, too. And this team, if this team makes the playoffs, man, I would not want to play them. That's for damn sure. But unfortunately for them, they got to come to the dog pound to face a pissed-off Browns team. I think this will be a doozy of a matchup. Of course, I heard that their run defense is not really that good, so Chubb and Hunt should feast again. Now, hopefully our defense doesn't give up 47 to the Cardinals like we did to the Chargers. And, of course, we're facing D-Hop and Kirk and A.J. Green this week, so that'll be an interesting matchup. We'll see if Greg Newsome is back. And, of course, Denzel Ward, we'll see what happens with him. But, I mean, A.J. Green did step up. Imagine how funny that would be if we had A.J. Green versus A.J. Green. Oh, that would be so trippy. But, yeah, hopefully Denzel will be back, and hopefully we get Jarvis back this week, too. I mean, he is eligible to come off IR this week, so if he comes back, that would be huge for our offense. Now, in terms of my 3 keys to victory for the Browns this week, it's pretty simple. Contain Kyler Murray, because if we contain him, you know, make him try to throw on this defense, we have a chance. If we can bottle up James Conner in their running game, which we've done a pretty good job against the rushing attacks that we've faced so far this year. I think we have like the number 2 rush defense in the NFL, which is very impressive. You know, make Kyler beat you through the air. If our corners and them are up to par, I think we got a shot. Maybe we can force some turnovers and stuff. You know? Key number 2 is get Nick Chubb going. You know? Don't be conservative if we're leading and it's like a 2-possession lead. Get aggressive. Put the dagger in the Cardinals. You know, don't leave that door open because we left the door open for the Chargers and they kicked it down and beat our faces in. You know, don't do that. You know, go for the jugular if you have the chance. All right? And key number 3, don't be dumb with these penalties. Be aware of where you are. That's another thing, too. Be aware of where you are on defense. And communicate! Yeah, communicate. 2 blown coverage touchdowns last week. One was just, it was ungodly. Mike Williams just slithered right past everybody. No one even bothered to freaking take him. You had Ronnie Harrison and John Johnson there, and they both just watched them go on past. Like, what are you doing? I got so pissed when that happened. Oh, my God. Wow. But, yeah, simple. Don't be stupid and communicate on defense. I guess you could say that's like 3A and 3B. My player to watch this week, it would be Jarvis Landry, but I don't know if he's coming back. I mean, like I said, he is eligible to come off IR. But my player to watch this week is going to be Myles Garrett. Yeah. See how he does against a running quarterback and Kyler Murray. And then as for my score prediction for this game, I think the Browns are going to be pissed off. They're going to be going be out for blood, and I think they're going to get the dub. I don't think it'll be easy. I think it'll be a close win. I think the Browns win, I'm going to say 24-17. Yeah, 24-17. And the Browns add a field goal at the end just to put us up by a good touchdown, and then our defense shuts them down. It's become pretty evident that late in games, Kevin Stefanski has been putting his faith in our defense. Now, up until last week against the Chargers, our defense has stepped up to the occasion, and they've essentially shut down the opponent. Last week, he did the same thing, and the defense got beat up because they were literally all having a party in the blue tent because everybody and their brother got hurt in that game. We were using freaking MJ Stewart and AJ Green at corner. When you know you're in trouble when you got MJ Stewart and AJ Green with a banged up Greedy Williams at corner. That's why they were probably playing some soft zone-ish stuff because they didn't want to get exposed. And it didn't really help that we really could not generate a pass rush. Now, hopefully, Jadeveon Clowney will be back, too. Because, Tack was great, but we need Jadeveon out there to contain Kyler's running ability. But, yeah, we'll see how this goes. Shout out to any Cardinals fans who may be watching. Don't know that many on YouTube. I think, was it Cattle Dog is one. And maybe a couple others. But shout out to all the Cardinals fans who may find this video. No hate for the Cardinals. Guys got a damn good squad. I'm happy to see you guys succeeding. It's about damn time. That's all I'm going to say. You guys haven't really been good since Bruce Arians left. And how about that? Larry Fitzgerald is not on your team anymore, really, and you guys are good. That's freaking tough. Maybe he'll latch on for like a playoff run or something. I don't know. But he deserves to, make the playoffs and have a chance at another ring. Or at a ring. Have another chance at a ring. There you go. My God. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up here, guys. Again, my prediction, 24-17. My player to watch is Myles Garrett. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I'll be live for my picks at about probably 11 or something after the Giants-Dodgers game. I'll be hanging out in Roach's stream, so if you want to come say hi, I'll be over there in the chat. So until then, I'm Crazy Dog 99. Let's go Browns. Let's take this dub and let's be the 1 in 5-1. Okay? Okay. See you guys tonight. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. And I'm out.